Et comment avez-vous fait pour apprendre le français?
Quand I'm into the same thing, and when I knew, when I found out, quand j'ai découvert,
Oui, quand j'ai découvert.
Bon, on a,
En acheter,
non,
louer,
to find,
découvrir, trouver.
D'en a découvrir. Hein?
Alors, dites-moi un huitième de la réponse.
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est la question?
L'explication?
Petite chose, mais on ne veut pas faire envoyer les scénarios à Hollywood par
à travers l'Atlantique.
Oui, on a l'impression que les scénarios n'arriveront pas là-bas. Quelque chose va arriver, le courrier, il n'arrivera pas à Hollywood. Il s'arrête à Chicago.
Il fera fondre en route.
Oui, ça va fondre, comment?
Qu'il fera disparaître.
Exactement ça. Alors cette idée m'avait...
Tarabusté.
Oui, what does that mean?
Tarabusté.
Before I say yes.
C'est de l'argot, mais vous pouvez le dire.
Mais qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
Troublé.
Oui. Toutes ces années, j'ai pensé, c'est pas possible, un Américain ne peut pas jouer en français. Alors, je vais essayer.
Quelles sont, à votre avis, les principales qualités que doivent avoir un être humain?
C'est une question difficile, même en anglais, hein?
Ellie, can you get him out of this? There it is. He did it! Tony Perkins! Tony Perkins!
Not only is this the first time I have ever played the piano on television, it's the first time I've ever played the piano in front of anybody.
They give you their approval.
When I think of the heart attack my music teacher just had, getting through the street is to walk fast, don't you?
Celebrity stride,
right.
It's called.
So by the time they see you, oh, isn't that, you're gone.
Well, Tony, would you join us?
Absolutely.
Now that you got your heart started,
Come on, Twinkle Toes. Twinkle fingers, come on.
Come on, Tone.
I swear, I promise you.
I can't either. Come on.
I can't. I just can't.
Okay.
It's more pleasure to stand here and watch
54
it.
West 55th Street, we show you. Yeah.
By in buses to see the actors working. I don't know, it makes acting seem rather like being in a zoo. I would prefer always to...
But you did mention the crew, and they're always around, and there's people up on scaffolds and things when you...
Yeah, but it's their profession, too. You know, they're in on it. They've been watching it for so long.
They're sort of like the nurses and the doctors during an operation.
Exactly.
You don't notice them.
A perfect analogy. And they don't notice you either.
That's
You're just
right.
another case. Yeah.
Have you ever finished a scene that was so exciting that the crew actually applauded?
No.
Really?
That was a stupid question, because it didn't get an answer.
I've been in scenes where the crew laughed, comedy scenes, luckily.
Oh, yes, thank goodness.
I've been in scenes where, at the end, where the crew was very quiet, and I suppose that's the kind of appreciation of the sort, because usually they say, okay, let's move this wall, you know, that's the next thing they do.
Tony, what are you... Tony, are you taking our set and going to move it away? Tony, are you here?
Well, is it true that you do have that large exterior door open to the street?
Yes, the door is open.
And you are moving something through it, aren't you?
No. Did you say I'm moving something through it?
Well, you didn't open it just to watch the traffic, did you?
No, but...
They're bringing the new studio to us. Wouldn't that be funny?
We're not moving anything through it.
Whoop. Are you pleased with what you're doing?
Beg your pardon?
Are you happy in your work?
Very exceedingly.
Come on down here where the food is. Somebody's standing on my cable. Here we go. What? Watch my cable, Tony. I think I'm getting you all tangled up in it.
Close.
Kissing?
Back to password, Tony. Passwords again.
Fireplace.
Love. I'm dumb, but I'm romantic.
Can't you tell Tony Perkins is the kind of guy that likes to win?
Yes.
Your whole expression has changed, Tony. Are you happier? You feel better? You having a better time?
Sure, yeah.
Duck.
Chicken.
Sound.
Quack.
Duck.
Peep? That's not
Geese.
a duck.
Go to the next word.
Next word. Oh, really?
You know, Tony, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tease you about wanting to win, but you really get in here to play this game very well.
Well,
You do everything that way?
no, I don't think so. I like to play all kinds of games.
Yeah.
That includes snuggling and cuddling and all those words I didn't get.
Yeah.
But I want to win for my partner. You know, I can't just sit back and kind of be very sophisticated and
Well,
easy about it.
Believe me, Dad, we don't want you to be. I think that... Leap! I would have thought all night after Lovers and said 1,000 things, but never leap. My God, Lovers leap. Would you have thought of that?
Well, she said it as if she were jumping.
Now you see what we've got, 19 to 24. You never know.
No.
This time the word. What? What'd you say, Tony?
No,
Don't feel bad.
no.
Suez or Panama would have been more direct, I guess.
No,
but Venice
no.
was picturesque.
I should have had it.
Before Monday.
Tell me when I have 5 seconds left.
5 seconds.
Oh.
Those clues, weren't they good?
Those were good clues.
Were you thinking the same clues, Tony?
Yeah, most of them.
Really?
No, we do think alike. It's true.
Except for lots.
You wouldn't have done lots?
No.
What would you have done? Well, it's academic, really,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yes. All
I
right.
probably would have just sat there.
Tell me when it's 5 seconds.
Well, I've got a pretty good 4-letter word, but I don't think I can use it.
It's a family show.
Well, that's not a family word. Can I whisper it?
No, and don't talk about the word anymore, Tony.
Smile.
You're in a rut.
I'm in a rut.
Tony, I don't want to be personal or anything, but I have a very fine barber that I'd like to introduce you to.
Right.
Right. Five seconds, Kathleen.
Reporter. Circumference.
Good.
Children.
Deduction.
Deduct.
Deduct.
Deduct. All right.
Oboe.
Instrument.
Woodwind. I hope it is.
Woodwind, yes.
Horn.
Saxophone.
Clarinet.
Good, that's 200.
Beef.
Cow.
Cook.
Hamburger.
Cook.
Roast.
Good. Yes, yes. Clarinet's a woodwind. You said sea, it was practically an ocean. Here we go. 7 points, Fontaine.
Tempter.
He said it so far, it came all the way over to me. Serpent.
Serpent. Tonight.
Night.
Gown.
Tops.
Armor.
Well, it's all the way you look at it.
Why don't you like the term movie star, Mr. Perkins?
I think it's a limiting one. A movie star always calls to mind, or to my mind anyway, a sense of glamour which I feel I lack.
I didn't know that you sing. I didn't know that you make records.
That's a good point.
Do you? Tony, you ask him a question. Tony's very good at asking questions.
lot. Wait a minute.
Financially,
Tony, you want a conference? No, I just have a good question coming up. Well, we may never make
He
it.
can't wait, and I didn't know what to ask before. You want to ask because you help me.
No, go on. You teach yoga, do you? No. Arlene, you have an idea?
Did she have...
Do you give them something tangible that they take away?
No, that's fine. That last bit helped us out. That's 7 down and 3 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Would you classify this generally within the edible series of things?
Yes.
Something good to eat?
Yeah. There are those who would, think so.
Heaven knows who would think so?
I say there are those, or.
Right. Is it something that could be served on anybody's table?
Well, we would have to agree, Tony, it could be served on somebody's table. I'm not sure what would happen after that. I mean, if your question is it usual to be served on a table, if it's in that context, then we would have to give you...
You don't even know.
A no.
A no.
Okay, right. That makes it 6 down and 4.
Have we met? Do I know you?
Yeah.
Miss Kilgallen?
Mr. Motto, I would love to guess who you are because on the 3 times that I've been on this show, I have never guessed anybody. So it comes my luck to be the first one. That's tough. I noticed you had a very sympathetic response from the audience when they were told what your profession was. Did you say he was salaried?
Yeah.
Yes, and he deals in?
Service.
Could I come to you for the service that you perform?
Yes.
I could, and would I be even likely to come?
Yes.
Yes. If I came, would you sell me something? Would I purchase something from you? I might.
Yes. Manner of speaking.
And presumably it would be something that I would be happy to have after I'd bought it.
Yes. If you wanted it, you certainly would.
Right. Is it I have a strange idea that it's something tremendously, tremendously large, like a yacht or something of that.
No, I don't think that. No, not a yacht. That's 1 down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Does this advice or does this service, does it cost money?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. In other words, we can say when correctly applied, or in other words, when it works, it costs money, right?
Well, I would say when it's working properly for Miss Messick's continuing function of her responsibilities, that it costs money, yeah.
Right. All right. When these people leave, having left, do they, having left, comma, are these people happier? Are they, do they feel more pleasant about life in general? In other words, is your service in the nature of something pleasant, rather than, let's say, not like a dentist? I mean, you don't harm them, you don't hurt them, you don't...
I think, back to get to the kernel of the question.
Yes, let's do.
But do people sometimes leave feeling happier, or?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I pass. I'm kind of...
It feels to Perkins.
Well, now, I'm looking for a yes. I just want to set something straight. In other words, am I correct in saying you are not a marriage counselor or anything of that sort? I am correct.
Yes.
In saying that.
I want to be the first to congratulate you.
These people do not come and buy something that they take with them. I mean, you don't deal with appliances for newlyweds, or I don't know. Is it a product used to improve the state of health, or yes, let me stop there. Is it?
No. No, that's 2 down and 8 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
2 minutes we have. Mr. Mulhan, could I have this product in my home if I had a large house?
No. 1 down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Your work take you more to the rural areas of South Africa?
No.
No. Mr. Carlson, in the quality of the applause you received here tonight, I noticed an appreciative sort of response rather than one that might be the case if you injured animals. Now, do Do you help animals in some way? In other words, no.
No, I don't think so.
Wasn't that clever of me, and didn't it work out well?
Mr. Perkins.
Did we establish that this product could be used in and around the home? Can it be?
Can it be used in and around the home?
Outdoors as well as in, around the home, in the environment of the home.
Well, let me put it this way to be absolutely fair, with your permission, Miss Yates. Here again, it might depend upon the particular location and character and style of the home.
In other words, yes. We can say.
Yeah, well, within those terms of reference, yes.
Jeepers. Anyway.
You can say that again.
Any way you jump, you're in quicksand with this one. Would you be more likely to use this product outside your home rather than in the living room?
Yes.
Can both men and women use your product?
Yes.
Does your product have anything to do with the beautification or improvement of the outside of your home?
No. 2 nominations ago, Miss Preston.
Must a person be trained or instructed in the use of your product?
No. 6 out of 4. That's a no, yep.
Do you have a movie which either appears on Broadway now or will appear on Broadway within the next week?
That question is slightly loaded.
The answer would be yes, though. Miss Francis.
A wife and a beautiful daughter?
Yeah.
You and I ever related in a picture once?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Gary
Cooper. Gary Cooper's right.